welcome to the blisteringly hot Marbella on Spain's Costa del Sol. Hi, it's Craig and welcome back to Craig's Life. My apologies, I am suffering with a touch of heat stroke. Had a week in Marbella for a family wedding of which we've all had an amazing time, and just while the apartment is quiet because I've just come back to sit in the aircon because I say I've just got a slight touch of heat stroke, I thought I'd just do a very quick video and show you the apartment that we've been staying in here in Marbella. This is Skol Apartments and this is apartment number 927A, Skol Apartments, Marbella. Come and have a look. I'm going to say before we even start, this is the last night. We've been here a week. My aunt has been staying with me and my cousin's daughter has also been staying in this same apartment. As I say, we've been here a week, so it is lived in from a holiday tourist perspective by the beach. So what you're about to see is not what you would see when you first walk into this apartment, so please bear with us. But let's have a little look around and see what we think. So this is the view that greets us as soon as we actually walk in to the apartment. This is a 2-bed, 2.5 bath apartment. This is on the 9th floor, the top floor of this particular building. There are 3 blocks in Skol Apartment, which is one of the original ones. So before Marbella was really developed, this is one of the first ones. This is Penthouse, as I say, it's top floor, and it's obvious from looking around that an awful lot of money has been spent on this apartment. So as you can see, everything is open plan. So that was just the front door. So if we look around, we can see the kitchen. I'm going to turn that light off. There we go. We can see we have a full kitchen. Because these are all privately owned, a lot of them have actually got things that the owners have put in. For example, there are 2 kettles, there's 2 toasters, there's 2 coffee machines, I've got an espresso there, and I've got a filter coffee maker there. And in one of these cupboards, I think we've actually got some coffee as well, and bits that previous other guests or owners have actually left. There's plenty of stuff actually in this. All your utensils and stuff are all in there. You've got here a full fridge, and right next to it we've got a full freezer. And when we actually came in, there was a couple of bags of ice and a bottle of water. Here you've got a washer dryer, and you've got, not that we've used it, a full dishwasher along with a cooker, a 3-burner ceramic hob. I'm not sure if that's induction or whether it's just ceramic, and a compact microwave there, and all the rest of these cupboards, and I'm not going to open them all. You've got everything that you could possibly need. Bear in mind, what most people do with these apartments is what we've been doing, is we've been snacking, we've been having breakfast, and that's it. You've been out and you come back in the evening, and that's basically it. You have a nice dining area here with a big TV on the wall and a soundbar, and what we need, of course, the air conditioning. Now, the owners left a manual for the apartments. You can actually get some smart viewing on this TV. There is in the manual, it tells you how to plug it in. I think there's some kind of fire stick in it. Needless to say, we haven't even used it. So if I just spin around, we've got a relaxing area here. Sorry for the duvets and pillows here, but that's where Leo has been sleeping. That does actually fold out into a sofa bed. She hasn't bothered, she's just slept straight on there. And here, a little bit of condensation, probably from the heat and humidity outside in the aircon. In here, these lovely heavy curtains are actually corded, so you can pull them closed. And out onto the small terrace area here, you've got 2 nice chairs, a table, and you've got a table with 4 chairs and a folding clothes area. There's also an awning here which will retract to about there, and it's powered. It's a powered awning, and if you look just there, if the wind gets too high, it will automatically retract. So that's very clever. So that's all done by remote control. As a matter of fact, there is the remote control for it. So if I choose to, there it is. And you could stop it at any point, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring it back up there. I'll put that back on the table. We don't need that. So as we turn around and have a look back, obviously we have our main entrance door right here, stairs to go up to, it's a duplex apartment, so the bedrooms are upstairs. In here is the old cupboard under the stairs, and there's loads of stuff in there. There was an iron board in there, which I used to iron my shirt previous to the wedding. There's a nice chest in here that's all rubbish waiting to go out. There's a couple of parasols with spikes in there so you can use them in the sand. Bear in mind, not all apartments are going to have this sort of stuff in there, but there's there's stuff to wipe the floor and mops and all that kind of stuff in there. It is also actually on a switch, so it automatically comes on and off when you open and close the door. This is the half bath, so called because it's a toilet, and I quite like the basin. I don't want to turn the water on too high in case it splashes over, but rather nice little half bath, as it's called. Let's go and have a look upstairs. So as I've said, there's two bedrooms. Both TVs have a small TV on the wall. They have a sound bar as well, and they've got air conditioning units. Thank goodness, we need it. They has a view looking down onto the balcony and the windows open. What's kind of cool with this one, my aunt's been staying in here, so I won't focus too much on the room. You've got all these wardrobes, and they're actually built over the stairs, even to the point you've got a little triangular drawer here, and you've got little bits here. So it's all quite clever in the way they've actually done it, and they've got a little seating area there as well in this particular room. All the doors are slide, like so, and all lockable. So this is one of the two bathrooms, and this particular one has a double basin, a corner shower, a toilet, and a bidet, very common for Spanish and European bathrooms. So looking the other way from the top of the stairs, this is the room that I have been sleeping in. As you can see, I'm packed there, ready to go. This one is a little larger. We've got this area here. This is actually, as you'll see when we're going, part of the shower cubicle. We've got a wardrobe here with a safe in the bottom of it, and you get spare towels and hangers and stuff. As I say, some of the previous guests or owners may have left these. So this is actually made up as a double, but they do pull apart, so you could use them as singles. Again, you've got the TV and the sound bar on the wall for both, and there's also, I've even got a couple of wardrobes over there as well. One thing with Spanish hotel or Spanish rooms, Spanish buildings as a whole, there's loads of plug sockets. So I've got two down there, there's two in the middle down there, there's two down there, there's two over there, there's two there, and there's also one by the light. So in total in this room there's 11 plug sockets, so you're not going to be short of places to plug things in. I plugged my extension cord in, as you can see, because I actually didn't look and I didn't see those there. But I only had one international plug, and I've got two things plugged in, my laptop and my mobile phone. Let's have a look at my bathroom. So this is the other bathroom. This is the one that I've been using. Again, it's two basins. There's an air conditioning unit in here, toilet. We've got a bath with a shower over it. And sorry about the flickering. It's the obviously it's the tubes, and you do also have a pull-out drying rack here as well as the one outside, which is quite useful for light things. But as I pan around, there's also a corner shower here, just here. So you've also, if you notice, there's two sets of controls. One set of controls here for the rainfall, and the other set of controls for the wand. So there's an awful lot of features in this. I did peek in one of the other apartments that was being cleaned, ready for the next guests, just next door actually. Wasn't up to the same standard that this one is. This is the by night view looking out over the apartment. Got a nice park area here. So there is another set of apartments just here called the Parquet, and if you rent apartments, you may also be in there. And if we look further to the right, we have got the harbour, and down here this is literally where the ocean is, right there, and a couple of rather noisy seagulls. So let me tell you a little bit more about this place. There is, just dropped it on the floor, a card here which tells us a little bit, and on the reverse tells you a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a photograph of this and leave it in the video, so you can actually get a bit more detail, because these people actually do rent out other apartments. So where my mum and dad are and other members of the family in our group, they're in another apartment block which is just a couple of 100 meters up the road. Also some are actually just a few doors down the corridor as well. You do get like an information pack within the apartment, and there's something which I found in the back of this one, and I do not know how accurate this is, but it says that it's for sale. So apparently this apartment is actually for sale. I have no idea how much. I'm going to put the details of that up if any of you wish to have a look. Might not be, might have been sold. So just to give you a little perspective of why I'm feeling like I am today, is the 17th of July 2023. For those of you who may or may not have been reading the news, the whole of Southern Europe is having a massive heat wave at the moment. We've had a few days where it's been over 40 degrees while we've been here. Most of the rest of the time it's been well into the 30s. So we are a little bit glad to go home to the rain, actually, but never mind. As far as this apartment, how much does it cost? No idea, in all honesty with you. Dad booked it, I owe him some money, so I'm sorry, I have no idea how much it has cost, but these are the people that you would need to be able to contact if you wish to rent this apartment. What is around here? You're in the middle of Marbella. Okay, the port is just over there. You can get the catamaran across to Porto Banús, €10 one way, £17.50 return. You've got loads of bars, loads of restaurants, plenty of little knick-knack shops, tourists, nice beaches. Everything you need is here. And if you want to wander further afield, there's a Hertz rent-a-car literally just up the road, which is where I went earlier. So now is the time to turn around and say, would I stay here again, and what score would I give this? If I had this apartment to live in it, it is very clinical. It's all black and white. It's quite minimalist, and it doesn't feel homely. It feels exactly what it is. It's a holiday apartment. So as a holiday apartment, it is fantastic. Everything you need is here. You could actually, if you wanted to, because there's washing powder here, wash everything, take it back clean. You don't have to do any laundry when you get home. The drying rack is just out there on the terrace. So you've got that option. As far as facilities, everything is here, but that varies depending on who actually owns the property. There may be conditions within the lettings that they have to say, you must provide this, you must provide this, you must provide this. I don't honestly know. Would I stay here again? If I was coming for a family vacation, then this particular apartment, yes, I would stay in this apartment again. In reality, with Daniel being from Benalmádena, which is just along the coast, and we have family in Malaga, probably not. What score would I give this apartment? As I say, this is a penthouse, top floor. you'd have a view over the harbour. You do have a restaurant and a couple of bars directly below, but you're not overlooking the front, so you don't have that noise. You can hear a little bit of it, but I haven't been bothered by it, so I think on that's a win. So as far as score, I'm going to go for a 4 with this. So this is apartment 927A, A being the block number, 9 being the 9th floor. Skol Apartments, Marbella, and if it is still up for sale and you're in the market, here's a place to go. I'm not selling it, by the way, I'm just saying it's something that I read in the back. That of course is entirely up to you. But whatever you do, wherever you go, have a lovely holiday, and hopefully you will have had as lovely a holiday as I have had over here. A fabulous family wedding, the large group of us, so we've not been on our own, and I've had a lovely time. But I think with this heat out there at the moment, I'm looking forward to going home. So there you go. Until the next time, I look forward to seeing you again right here on Craig's Life. Bye.